Hello again, this is Travalgar Valentine. So, I want to continue on my minor series, Morris series that I've been doing. Got the series MM, the 6, Oxford, the Oxford 2, the ISIS. This is my latest one. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. So, I'm going to go ahead and do my next one, which is going to be a Morris Minor 1000. I've done a light sketch to start off with, but you'll see more of it once I add a bit of colour. Okay. This one's going to be like a traveller version with the wood at the back. Okay, so you can see I've applied a few various different colours. This one's going to be really kind of orange, but I'm using a yellow as a highlight. See, I've gone a bit darker and shown these edges here. I'm just going to try to identify some of these shapes, especially around the wheel arches and the door. So it's just a combination of different pencils and the Copics at the bottom as well to just create this kind of technique. It's pretty straightforward. Just playing with colours here and there. I've got some fine liners I might use for this, just to identify certain different shadows. I wanted to draw some more of these shapes in just before getting to the colour, just so I've got a bit more perspective of where I want things to go. So I'm just use my 0.05 Uniball pen for this. Just give me those nice crisp details. So let's start with the headlights. Okay, so I've just done 2 circles there, a little bit of grey on top, and a few different lines here and there. Notice that this line is a bit thinner, this edge to this edge, and I've done a little bit of shadow just in the centre, just like so. Okay, so you can see the different shapes I've done just for the front grille, the bumper, and the rim trim around it. The indicators here. Okay, so I've just done the horizon line just on the bumper there. Just try and keep a flat line on this edge and just a little bit rough on the top. Then going over with a bit of brown pencil, sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to go over some of the wooden sections just with a brown Copic. So you can see I've done a variety of different red patterns just on here, trying to emphasize the shape, just curling it around there. With each orange darkness, I want to try and add like a red to it, and kind of use a yellow to blend them all in at the end. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Now I can shade this brown in just with a darker pencil, just on these inside edges. And also smooth up some of these outside lines. Okay, so I've just done a few more details just with a black pen, going over all the different lines and stuff like that, darken up some of those reds. It's working out quite nice. So maybe I'll go back into my oranges and maybe just still work up some of these highlights, and then at the very end I'll start glazing it with the yellow pencil to really bring it out some more. Okay, so you can see I put a bit of a yellow glaze over there just with the pencil, just trying to smooth it out a bit more. I'm just going to go backwards and forwards, work on different reds, and just until I've got the effect that I want. So I'll just darken up some of these areas with the red. Underneath here. Do some lines up here. Okay, okay, so this is my second go at this. Usually these take me about 45 minutes, this one's taking me a bit longer. So I've had time to reflect on it. This is the second day I'm going on it. Upon second reflection on top of it, I've noticed a few bits and bobs that I've missed out and they're not quite right, so I'm going to try and fix those right now. The only problem is with because I've done this in pen and ink, it's not exactly easy to erase or anything like that, so I'm just going to have to work with it and just try and fix it. Okay, to start off with, I just noticed that where this comes round, this chrome trim, how close it is to this light here than it is to this light. So I need to fix that out. So, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it, but what I'm going to do is create a dark shadow just here. Bring this side down a bit. So this side is equal. And then create a dark shadow maybe this side. Bring this side up a bit. That kind of brings it out a bit more. The only problem is that I've done this now in dark shadow, but it's a very, very sharp contrast to the other oranges and stuff like that, between the black and orange. So I'm going to go with a red, just outline that black, just to break that contrast down a bit. Tone it down per se. And then actually when I've just done the logo at the front, I might do a shadow just this side to show it sticking up a bit. Okay, so that looks a lot better. A lot of the times when I'm working with these I make mistakes like this, or I just don't notice something may have been focused too long. I just have to fix it as I go along. Okay, notice this shadow here. This light doesn't look like it's popping out so much from this fender in the front. So I need to create a bit of shadow just behind it. Maybe bring the shadow up just a little bit. So I'll create a bit of a darker edge just here. Then put a nice edge just on here. Okay, excuse me. Now that I've just done the wheels here, as you can see, I've a variety of different Copics, greys and stuff like that, and a little bit of yellow shading just at the top, just to reflect the wheels, and just a little bit of brown shading at the bottom, just to reflect on the ground as well. I might go into some white highlights after this as well, just for this. Okay, now I do the inside. Okay, so just apply a bit of black shadow at the bottom, and just went over a few of the bits and pieces just with the red and orange pens and that. Just trying to slowly try and loosen this, make it nice smooth objects. There's a nice little bit of trim on the side there. It's not chrome or anything like that, but to emphasize that. Okay, now we're going to do a few white highlights. Just put a little bit of yellow glaze over there. So let's have a look, see where the most highlights are needed. Maybe just a little bit around this light. And just to break the surface up there. Then just on the edge, this fender, I might just catch. And then bring this reflection down. Okay, I think I'll leave it like that, guys. It's looking pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. So this will be my Morris Minor 1000. I need to do the name at the bottom. I forgot about that. Let's just do that now. So, So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it's helpful if you want to do your own kind of cars, or if you're just a Morris Minor fan or something. Oh no, I spelled that wrong. Put Mayo instead of Morris. Well, I'm going to fix that later, but anyway. That's been my Morris Minor drawing. Thanks so much for watching, guys.